What's up, fam? You're now rocking with Ring Kings Boxing. I'm Big Q, and this episode is called Crawford fighting Ever Van Zandt next. Instead of Spence, and a lot of people are kind of flaming up on Bud Crawford choosing to go this route, man. Let's get right into the story, man. Provided by BoxingNews24.com. Crawford fighting Ever Van Zandt. Quote, this is something that he already had lined up, end quote, says Robert Garcia. And of course, we get into it by Weber. Garcia thinks that Bud Crawford had already planned this in motion to fight David Ever Van Zandt on December the 10th. He says December the 10th, months ago, rather than Errol Spence Jr. Instead of telling Spence 28-0 with 22 knockouts, Crawford kept his fight with Ever Van Zandt, who's 29-3-1 with 17 knockouts, quiet until it was made. Now, Robert is disappointed in the choice of Ever Van Zandt. He doesn't blame Crawford, who's 38-0 with 29 knockouts, for taking the fight, given the huge $10 million plus payday he's getting ready for is an easy night's work. Now, Robert says he would have preferred to see Crawford choose another welterweight like Virgil Ortiz Jr. for his December 10th fight, because then at least he'd be giving the boxing fans a fight that is more interesting on paper. He's already knew something could happen, so he was preparing himself for another day against another fighter on December the 10th. That means he's already had plans as a backup to fight. So to get the opponent and the place agreed upon, that took a couple of months of preparation just to know the building is available, just to know your opponent is available. So he had already been working on that just in case he had to be ready for December the 10th. He could just have decided that he was fighting on December the 10th in Omaha, Nebraska. So there's something he already had lining up. Now, Crawford, without a promoter, could easily made an offer to Golden Boy for Virgil Ortiz. Virgil would have been a perfect fit. I don't know why he made that decision to fight Ever Van Zandt. So that's the words of Robert Garcia, the trainer. Like I said, a lot of people flaming Crawford for this, but Crawford's logic was that he didn't want to wait a very long time before he ultimately got in the ring again. And of course, the last time he fought was up against Showtime Porter in a knockout, and that was what, last year. So he didn't want to wait too long to have another fight. So this is definitely going to be somewhat of a tune-up fight, I guess, something just to keep him active as he continues the negotiations with Errol Spence for the welterweight unification undisputed titles. Have all of them for all of the marbles, everything going on. So this ensures us that we won't get Spence and Crawford, at least this year. And with Bud doing this, you can understand him saying he wants to stay active. But a lot of the family members are pissed about this. So let me ask you guys, what do you guys think about Bud Crawford lining up a fight while he was in negotiating with Errol Spence for undisputed of the welterweight title? Put in the comments section and let us know how you feel about that. It'll be interesting. So with that being said, that'll be the end of this episode of Ring Kings Boxing. Please feel free to subscribe, hit the like button, hit the share button, and share Ring Kings Boxing with all those diehard boxing fans across the world. I'm Big Q, and I'm about this piece. Later.